Hi friends, it's Mini Cake Monday and our first day of bee week for our Easter and spring theme weeks, and today we have this bee themed mini tray cake. We're starting with a Wilton piping tip number 21, which is a small star tip, and we're piping some blue ganache or buttercream all across the top of our tray cake. Once we've completely covered the top, then we're going to use a Wilton piping tip number 7 and a piping bag filled with, again, either yellow buttercream or yellow white chocolate ganache like I'm using here. We're going to pipe a few little dollops on here. This is going to be our basic shape of our bee, and then we're going to use a Wilton piping tip number 2 and some black buttercream or some black white chocolate ganache, and on each of the bees we're going to pipe a little dot for the eye, a few stripes, and of course a little stinger. We're also going to use the same piping bag with our black white chocolate ganache, and we're going to pipe little dashes behind each of the bees to make it look like they're flying around. In hindsight, if I had made the blue part smooth, it would have been a little bit easier to see, but we're still working with it. Then finally, to finish off our bees, we're going to use a Wilton piping tip number 6, and we're going to pipe a couple little white dollops to look like wings. And here's our bee mini tray cake complete. What do you think of this one? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.